Speaker of Parliament, Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula, has declined to investigate allegations around President Cyril Ramaphosa's farm robbery. Now, the UDM requested an investigation into the alleged conduct of the president, while another party, the ATM, requested the establishment of a Section 89 committee for a removal inquiry. The Speaker declined both requests, saying that they did not constitute a substantive motion. So let's get you some reaction to this. We're joined now by UDM leader Bantu Holomisa, who joins us via our video link this morning. Mr. Holomisa, are we seeing a repeat of what the then Speaker Baleka Mbete was accused of under former President Jacob Zuma, shielding the President from any kind of accountability? Is it happening again under Nosiviwe Mapisa-Nqakula and Cyril Ramaphosa?
Good morning to you and good morning to our viewers. Yes, it's clear that the Speaker has unilaterally taken that decision without even consulting the whips of other parties. So we are not surprised. These fellows have been putting the interest of their party and leaders ahead of the country. So we are going the same route. I don't think you have heard last about the political parties wanting President to account in Parliament. After all, this vindicates the call by many opposition parties that let us have a portfolio committee to monitor the presidency. Now she is shielding her behind that. They even say, to have the guts to say he is not a member of Parliament. But he also, the President, accounts to Parliament. But be that as it may, I think let us give them a chance. That is the inquiry by the public protector, the inquiry by the Hawks, and so on. Let's see how those deployees of the ANC who are in those institutions will come up with anything. But so far, what I'm happy about is that the public has seen what is happening, even within the ruling party itself. They are calling for him to account. When we said let us have a preliminary investigation by retired judges, we were trying to hasten the process so that the NPA can look into this. But if they want to prolong it, unfortunately, it's going to continue to dent the image of South Africa, dent the image of the President and the ANC. This thing is not going to go away until next year or 2024.
Well, that's what you said in that letter submitted to the Speaker last week, isn't it? You talked about this affecting investor confidence, especially, of course, given that the President has acted as the champion of good governance, and now this sort of bomb is what you've called it, has burst over his own head. I mean, could action by Parliament help mitigate that kind of knock to investor confidence? If we said, you know, we didn't do it before under the former President in terms of holding him to account as Parliament is mandated to do, but we are doing it now. Well,
it's clear now that the ANC is shielding the President. Remember that the Speaker is a deployee from the ANC. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was given instruction, even by the leader himself, to say, don't start that nonsense there. But they are doing it at their own peril. So South Africans are not stupid.
Mr. Holomisa, what happens now? You know, perhaps before you answer that question, can you shed more light on, you know, for those of us who don't understand the rules of Parliament to the depth that MPs do, what does the Speaker mean when she says that your submission as the UDM was declined because it does not constitute and was not accompanied by a substantive motion? What does that mean?
She's talking nonsense because she is contradicting herself by saying in the same letter that the president is not a member of parliament.
Right.
Why would you want a motion for that? What we are saying here is that this is a precedent. Here is a president who championed ethics of good governance. Now he himself is accused of wrongdoing. Instead, Parliament must appoint an independent inquiry. That inquiry could have been appointed by the deputy president, and the president should say, man, because I'm a conflicted person, please go ahead with this request from Parliament. So that means, according to her, that Cyril Ramaphosa is not subjected to oversight. Yet the duties of Parliament is to conduct oversight over the executive.
You've, in your comments to me just a moment ago, not expressed a lot of confidence in the processes that you say are now unfolding outside of these parliamentary requests being declined, the Public Protector and the Hawks?
Well, you know, we have already seen how the Public Protector was removed on the eve of a judgment on the same, on previous cases, complaints, after she wrote to the president to say, man, here is a complaint, what happened in your farm? Instead, he decided to suspend her. So we don't know which yo-yo is going to come back to be appointed there, whether she's going to be trusted or even change or attempt to change the investigating team, which the previous, the former or the suspended Public Protector assembled last week. Mm. And then, of course, to rely on the Hawks or the police. Police have had an opportunity. Instead, the police department or generals ended up helping the culprits. So the whole thing is a mess. But let's wait.
Indeed. Bantu Holomisa, UDM leader, let me thank you for your time this morning. The Speaker of Parliament declining investigations into the alleged conduct of the President, those applications made by the UDM and the ATM parties.